All right, 12 minutes come past 2 o'clock. Good afternoon, Lagos, wherever you all listening to your number one family radio. It is Inspiration FM. The lunchtime show is on the road. My name is 𝐒𝐨𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜𝐭𝐞𝐝. Back on the radio this Tuesday, the 16th day in the month of May 2023. And I told you that we have a special guest joining us on the radio today. It was supposed to be on the show yesterday, but obviously it's back today. And it feels good to have him because, apart from the fact that we share the same son name, this guy is... It's a guy, right? It's a guy.
You had to start with that. I mean, you probably started with that.
I needed to sell the market as well. Make people understand that this guy is pretty talented.
What are the odds? Tell you.
Let me tell you the odds. The odds are, if I not start with that, I'll end with that. Because somehow I needed to make you understand, like, people need to understand that at the end of the day, when you hear the son name Olo, you need to respect that.
They respect that. The Olo name is not. It's nothing to be joked.
There's no jokes.
I'm telling you. And then, funny enough, there are a lot of Olowos also in the media world.
A lot of them.
Yeah, actually, I have another friend also who's a Olowo too. Who's also into this whole media
thing and stuff.
Red carpet. We went to the same school, and I was like,
wow.
I was in, I think it was Sound City Awards in the red carpet, and then it was like, how far Taiwo? And I was like, oh, nobody calls me Taiwo. Like, okay, so if I used to call me Taiwo,
that means you know me.
You know me. And I thought I was like, Jesus Christ.
You know me from way back.
And he was already married, and then I was like, man, I own this whole media stuff for me and my wife are actually handling what's it called, the media company where they are actually interviewing. They do red carpet and stuff.
Like, wow. That's big.
So
for someone to call you that, I mean, it's like taking you, it just makes you feel some type of way, right? I remember I was at one place one time, and then somebody just, walked in, and the person just saw me, and the person just started, like, this guy. I don't be fake calm. But anyway,
big shout out to all the
shout out to all of them. Shout out to all the guys who are also putting in work because it's important, and that's one of the reasons why you're here, right?
Yeah.
You've gotten to this level. You've attained much success.
It's been a long journey.
I mean, I could tell you for a fact that you've been on this, making music, putting yourself out there since 2000 and maybe, to be precise, 12, 13.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite accurate.
I'm an OG.
You've known me since way back. Now we used to talk. I'm surprised that we're just hanging out right now.
So that's the thing, right? At the end of the day,
it's been 10 years.
10 years,
and professionally. My first single was in 2009, but then the one make I finished school first.
Yes, you took a break.
I had to do the needful. Shout out to my mom, man. Yeah, so rest in peace.
Yes, we're going to talk about her.
She did it. She did what she could.
We'll talk about her. But professionally, 10 years down the line, how's it been? Let's look at the journey. Let's look at the growth. Let's talk about how ELTEE SKHILLZ has been in the industry 10 years strong, 10 years solid.
You a story.
Please do tell me that story.
Okay, so for me it has not been easy. First of all, I started my career as a dancer.
Yeah,
and then putting out working with different people. Then there wasn't what's it called, social media like right now, and we're still, Facebook was the first thing to come out that period.
Yeah.
So I've been putting
out to people who are on MySpace, Facebook,
MySpace and to go.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, and I was dancing, doing my thing, and I used to hope that I start music one day, and I put a big shout out to 𝐒𝐿TEE, by the way. 𝐒𝐿TEE and I, we worked on a song titled 𝐒𝐿TEE. It was an R&B song, 2009. And when my mom heard it, she was like, okay, she wants me to, finish, at least be in my third level first, or finish school before I kick off music. And then naturally, in my third level, I kicked off my music.
Yeah.
It was a coincidence. And from there, we're pushing back to back. But, there are two things about being the son of celebrities, and it's kind of hard for you to, get out from that canopy. People wouldn't see your talent; they will see the son of who you are.
Yeah.
So in the industry, a bunch of people were, they were not seeing what I could do. They were not seeing what I had to offer. They were only seeing that this is who my parents are and the avenue of my parents I'm using to propel myself. And it was hard because I was like, man, I can sing. I can. There are big celebrities who actually who have known me for years, and refuse to support me. I know them, and I cannot mention names, but then
no worry, we'll talk about them off the radio.
And they, it's now that they actually really,
supportive.
They're not really supportive, but they're accepting.
But the crazy thing is, sometimes people can actually they're just watching.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's too long a time for people to actually wait.
I met one celebrity one time, and I was like, I reached out to you about 2-3 years ago, and I told you I wanted to do a song. That was in 2020. Yeah. 2021. And then he was like, he felt like that wasn't the time for us to work. I was like, you're not the one to determine that.
I mean, I was the one that reached out,
Exactly. So he was trying to sound like because the platform we met each other, it was more like, okay, this guy has grown. And I was looking at him like, yo, man, you could have helped me grow.
Yeah, as well.
You did. So it was not like he was trying to tell me, you were not. I didn't think. I just for sure felt like that wasn't the time for us to work. Then he was trying to sound like a senior colleague he's a senior colleague, by the way, a senior colleague who is trying to tell you that you need to work harder. I mean, if you had actually told me directly, I'm like, yo, bro, man, big shout out to you. I think you need to work harder now, and I feel like.
I mean, I think it's okay.
It's that I feel like I'm open to constructive criticism.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been fine with me, but then, man. The truth of the matter is, only you and God when you hustle, truthfully. And then this journey has just been crazy. I'm also grateful for all the news I got in the industry, because it also helped me push myself harder and work harder to get where I am right now.
Beautiful story. I mean, we started the show with a song titled "Lucy the Remix." Yeah. That song was 2021.
2020 actually.
2020, the remix.
Yeah, the remix was in 2021.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's 2021.
This guy was giving a word for accuracy.
Because I know the original version was 2020. And Niniola is one of those people who never, like she doesn't jump on collaborations like that. She never.
There's a story.
Because we're going there. I was going to have the conversation with Niniola one day, and we're talking, and the conversation was like, really, when I was coming up to, man, people said no to me.
A lot of people,
people didn't give me. I mean, collaborations. I reach out to people that say no, don't make it real. So I'll just do it myself at the end of the day. So, and that's the same energy. Yeah, I mean, if she's not feeling the record, she's not jumping on it. So tell me, how were you able to get Nini?
Okay,
I want to hear the story real quick before we do Galala. So let's go
brief about it. So we did Lucy Original, and there was a show at my piano party, and then they reached out and like, this song is cool, but can you do an piano version of it? And I said okay, and then we did a piano version of the song. Not to release, just for the party. And then we performed at the party. It was amazing, and people were just bopping to the song like, oh, Lucy, get Lucy. I was like, this is
not it.
Just like, I was like, whoa, man, I need to put song in this remix. We're thinking about different people. And the first person that came to my head was Mama. I was like, man, Niniola would be the perfect person. And then I told my team, they reached out to Niniola, and she was like, really? I want to send me the song. And then they sent the song to her. And I was like, man, I hope she likes it, man. And then she was like, the first thing she said was, who is this boy? I want to meet him, And
that's great.
We linked up, she listened to the song, and then she put her whole body and soul into that song.
That's a collaboration.
From the beginning. So artists will just do the verse and just,
just send it. And then you start to reach out to them to post.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another work.
I mean, she was just chilled all through. I mean, she did the whole song she did ad-libs in the chorus. I mean, it was amazing, and her voice is amazing. It's Niniola, and I've been a fan. And my twin brother has been a diehard Niniola fan. So when we released the song, people were already bopping to it. Then Niniola, my twin brother posted, him vibing to the song on his story, and then Niniola followed him on Instagram. That's my twin brother, and then she sent him a DM. So he didn't understand. I was like, Niniola sent me a DM. Wow. We ran there to check it like, man, you know I love Niniola. She sent me a DM. So he probably thought she was just talking about the fact that she's seeing the resemblance with me. But it turned out that My twin brother sent a message to Niniola 3 years ago, 3 years earlier, and he was like, man, my twin brother is an artist, and he's an amazing artist, and now amazing artist also. I feel like
you guys should work together.
Magic. And then she replied him back then. She was like, keep your fingers crossed. So the message she sent to him as of 2021 was,
keep your fingers crossed.
No, keep your fingers crossed. She was parenting that year.
That year, okay.
Exactly. And then that's how chilled she is. And then she sent him a DM after following him, and she was like, and it happened 3 years later.
Wow.
I was like, man, God bless her soul.
That's a beautiful person. Shout out to Nini, though. Person.
Big shout out to Nini.
Shout out to Nini. I mean, sometimes it might be the other gender. It might be it might really be the other gender supporting you, bro. We gotta go on a quick break right now, pay bills, and of course play you Galala by 𝐿TEE SKHILLZ. Stick around, stay right here. Don't go there. Don't drop some bad. 28 minutes before the top of the hour, 3 o'clock. You're listening to the Lunchtime Show. 𝐿TEE SKHILLZ is in the building, and we're talking about the main guy who is 𝐿TEE SKHILLZ. You know,
no, you don't need a rhyme now.
The main guy. The main guy doing some major stuff. Now, we played you that record, ODG. I know a lot of people are listening to the radio station right now, and they're feeling like, yo, ODG was my tune last year. Like, I bumped that record last year. I mean, I enjoyed that song last year.
The song was just everything.
And some people are still saying, I mean, there's no party complete without ODG.
Till now, man.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So people are like, yo, which DJ play for this place? Play me
that Odogu. Funny enough, it's like everybody. It feels like everybody knows that it's Odogu not the spender.
Yeah,
different people just go Odogu no be spender. Odogu no be spender. That Odogu them the spender. I'm like, man.
I mean, as at the time we're coming out of COVID.
Why are you changing?
We need to change the narrative.
Why are you changing Idon song for Idon?
Idon can be Idon in some certain places, but sometimes when Idon needs to hide.
Maybe Idon they change song for fans. Now fans they change song for Idon.
𝐿TEE SKHILLZ. Sometimes Idon they change.
yes, so but fans don't agree.
But anyway, I like the fact that this record came out. First, I'm going to talk about it. What inspired this record, and why did you decide to make it? Because I know that you're one who, makes some groovable record,
right?
And then because you dance, obviously.
Yeah,
I mean,
not just because people. This is Nigerians want to dance.
I mean, you are the same person that made records that I'll be like, this is love. This is love. Too much love.
True. Yes, no. See, initially it was supposed to be R&B.
I know.
Mid-tempo.
What changed?
But it was more like people started connecting with me more when I started doing energetic songs. So when I, like for example, it changed from Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
So when we did Lucy Original, people loved it. I mean, a lot of people still love it. It's a classic. A lot of people still love Lucy Original till now.
Mm-hmm.
But when I did a remix,
it took things to another level.
Yeah, it was bop. People were like, man, I'm bopping to the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? Let me do Galala. Galala was actually an idea I've had for, I think, almost 10 years now.
Wow. It took you about 10 years to make it.
So it took me about, like almost more than 10 years, It took me because that year it was the 10th year I actually made the song.
For those people who probably didn't know, we played Galala just before.
Yes, Galala,
Yeah, when we went on that break.
Galala. Oh, Galala. That's that exact, it's okay, Galala. Are you feeling the dance? Instant. This is the exact lyrics I actually had back then.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that when we did Galala, and then people just, and I did Emotions after Galala. Emotions was was a mid-tempo love song. People were like, nice song, so and then I was like, man, people will like it. People started liking it, but it wasn't comparable to other songs because I came up with 𝐒𝐭𝐴𝐻.
Yeah.
And when we did 𝐒𝐭𝐴𝐻, I came up with my EP, and the minute I released ODG, that was everything.
I mean, everything changed.
Man,
people were waiting.
People don't want me to sing R&B. They don't want me to do this right now. At least not now.
Now.
Let them know that I'm the king of energy. I'm the stage controller. Let's show them what I can do.
I mean, I've seen what you've done on the stage. I mean, different time to time. I like to say that your performances are top notch. And for those people who probably don't know, you need to probably go check it out on social, see what it does on stage.
Go check it out.
I mean, it doesn't just sing. This guy dances. I remember there was a video I saw where you were actually injured.
Yeah,
you were injured, but then you still. I mean, you still.
My calf was hurting that in that
And then you still brought energy like 𝐒𝐭𝐴𝐍𝐲, and people probably would not even know that.
They didn't know. It was crazy. And
so professional.
I'm not going to put out my pain, my personal stuff.
I mean, it's a man thing. Shout out to I mean, that was what they told us when we were growing up. Exactly. You know the funny part. Today is International Boy Child Day, so.
Oh really?
Yeah. Wow. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to everybody, But I mean, people were like, okay, they feel me more when I actually do my thing, the energy, and that was what I decided. I was like, you know what? Let me just keep giving them this energy, and then when they all, fall into when my fan base is at the maximum,
yes,
and I'll introduce certain things. Doesn't mean I'm not going to put out, there are a lot of songs I'm working on right now, but most of the songs that come into my head are actually just ideas. I need to actually have stories outside the norm after the whole love song. I mean, I'm ELTEE, they come in for the ladies, Mr. Loverman. I mean, it's important.
The last part of the ELTEE is skills.
Skills, man.
You've got a lot of skills.
Yeah, I know. Let me talk about I know. And then I was like, let's just do that. And that was it. That was it.
Beautiful record.
Thank
when you
so
put out
much.
that record, did you think it was going to be that big? Because sometimes as an artist, right, you put out a record and you feel like, oh, this is taking off. I am very sure. So the fact that it's taking off, but you might not also feel like, okay, it's going to blow.
Okay, I will say this. There are songs that you're not sure about.
Yes.
They're like 1 million songs you listen to and you'll be like, nah, man, I hope people love this song. Man.
Yeah.
And there's songs that you love personally, and then people will be like, no, it's another song they prefer. But ODG, the minute I heard the beginning, I was like, yeah, this is it.
Now this song, I don't know.
Everybody that heard it was like, yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. I mean, we didn't even do much from the beginning of the promo. I mean, when we were pushing out the song, and then boom, it just started moving on TikTok on its own. I was like, we still need to put more effort. The next day we woke up and like, oh man, the effort doesn't move on your own. I'm like, this song on its own carries its own grace, and I'm glad that God gave me that song, and that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to put out more songs. Actually, every song actually has its good. They carry their own grace.
Yeah.
No matter how you push it, she understand. But then the whole point is for us to just keep working, keep doing the thing, like keep praying for more inspiration, more hits, and all.
Yeah. So shout out to 𝐕 right, jumping on the remix of that one. Because I'm gonna ask you, why did you go outside, the country to make that magic, and why did you choose East Africa? Because that's it. I know that it's part of the market, right?
Yeah.
Also trying to explore new markets, mixing more bread.
Actually,
I know the rest of that.
When I first heard Tetema, man, I fell in love with Tetema immediately.
Okay.
I'm a fan of Diamond Platinum and 𝐕. So, but I'm more of a fan of 𝐕.
Crazy,
I mean, these guys they're very really, really cool people. And when I heard when I did ODG, I mean, there are loads of people to put on the song. Like,
I'm sure because
artists reached out, like they reached out.
The ones that didn't attend to your collabo the other time, I'm sure were they there?
They were there. They were there. Some people will say they weren't there, but they were there.
They were there.
And I asked myself, I mean, it's not about whether I put this person on the song and then they'll prepare the song. It's about whether I would feel content when they jump on the song. And I was like, okay, who would I love to feature? I was thinking. I had all these options, and I was like, nah. Aside from the business aspect, which is actually new markets, and funny enough, I'm quite popular in Tanzania like crazy.
We'll talk about the ghetto kids as well.
And that's Uganda. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's do 𝐕. I mean, I'm a fan. I mean, we've never spoken before. So, and we're following each other. So I just sent him a DM like, yo, bro, what's up, man? I'd like to put you on this my song. What do you think? Man, this bro is like, yo, I'm down. Very chilled guy, man. Wow. Shout out to 𝐕. I mean, we chatted that day. We jumped on a video call, like, what's up, my G? I was like, what's up, bro? We spoke. And then he was like, send me the stems. I sent it to him that night around 2 a.m. I was like, listen to it, what do you think?
Wow.
And that was it. I was like, can you come to TZ? I was like, most definitely. I don't want to shoot in Nigeria. Hell, I'm coming down to TZ. And then I got to Tanzania. He welcomed me like a brother from the airport. took care of me. That guy's a real G, man. God bless him. And then
shout out to Rivani.
Big shout out to Rivani. It was amazing. When we're done with the video, Tizzy knew that there was a song. I mean, ODG had already scattered the entire Tanzania, but then when we did the remix of it, everybody started knowing.
Like, okay.
Yeah, okay, now I know this song
so
properly.
We can relate with the song more.
Yeah. I mean, there are a bunch of critics, but then there's no song that doesn't have critics now.
Really?
I'm telling you.
I mean, somebody still talked about a superstar that put out a record on Friday.
Really?
I mean, shout out to him, he's my brother though, but I probably would have just dropped it. I mean, somebody still mentioned and said that, please don't give all of these nursery school rhymes.
The truth of the matter is
because we managed to listen from your last 3 or 4 singles. So every song has got its own.
The truth of the matter is, regardless, it's not easy to actually put out content.
It's not easy.
It's not easy to actually come up with rhythms that would actually satisfy the mass. So what I'd like to say to people out there is, I mean, you guys, we're trying to please you guys. We're trying to work hard. So sometimes we might not be 100.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and 100 can only be determined by how far the music goes
and how far they push the music.
So when they decide the music for us, and sometimes people will criticize a song and then later
fall in love with the
record. So before you actually criticize us, please understand that we're putting our sweat to, and we know they sleep, forget. So when I count down on top of our head, man, it's not easy for all creatives out there. And you already do yourself also. If not try, I'm not gonna understand also, man.
Well, I go studio.
That studio yourself, you go know. So you'll be So I mean, I actually started doing TikTok recently. And I know see all these people, all these TikTokers, man, no be to change clothes like 18 times, waiting
to pause play.
Tell you, bravo.
Now let's talk about your new single, because I know Power is out, and that's some new stuff in town. Everyone's talking about Power now. I've been seeing content on socials. I mean, you talked about TikTok, right?
Yeah.
What's the role of TikTok in the music business?
Man. You actually have to say what's the role of TikTok in Nigeria music business.
No, because even abroad now, they're following that way.
Actually, TikTok is another good platform. TikTok is another platform that help you push your music as independent artists. Also, I'm glad that there are actually platforms that stand as avenues for artists to not just push their music but also to make money. And I think it's important that if there are more platforms like that also, that is safe. Keyword, safe.
Very safe.
That can actually help you control your rights to your songs. It's helpful. It's going to be more helpful to creatives out there, because TikTok doesn't just blow musicians. It's put out a lot of new creative people
and creators as well.
Because think about it, there are people that I'm fans of, you understand. There's like Rodney. Rodney is one of the most creative TikTokers.
Shout out to him. It was here a couple of months ago.
Are you serious? Rodney, I'm a big fan of Rodney. I mean,
it's my guy. He's one guy who I'm always proud of, without his wisdom drip.
I'm telling you. Too much wisdom, man. So it's TikTok it's actually effective for us. I don't know about the next 10 years, but I pray that more platforms come out that push musicians and all creatives out there, man. Big shout out to everybody.
All right, so we talk about Power, right?
Yeah.
What inspired Power, right? And then we'll talk about the role of music, business, everything. We'll talk about, but let's look at Power.
All right. So
Power is a dope record. It's a fat tune. I like to say when a record is big, right? I call it fat. It's fat. It's a fat tune.
Not trouble.
So talk about Power for me.
All right.
Who produced it?
Power was produced by 𝐈𝐍𝐻.
Okay.
And it was a song that the idea actually came in the bathroom. I was baiting.
No wonder you showed the content in the bathroom.
I was baiting, and then the idea that came to my head was actually the chorus, the hook itself, the 2-step to the right. Now make it to the slide. I wanted something that people could communicate with, people could understand without having to stress, people could do. And also I wanted something that would make people feel proud of who they are and what they're doing. And Power is all about you being you being confident and proud of your hustle. And in every hustle out there, no matter who you are, no matter what profession you're doing, there's always highs and lows. And sometimes some people's lows are they are being elongated, and in that process it makes them feel the need to quit. So Power is to let you know that regardless of how hard it is, stay, believe in your dream, you understand? don't stop doing what you're doing, and then let people see that this is what you do, and you're proud of what you do. Okay, so even if you're a trader, even if you're a banker, if you are an OAP, you're an artist.
You had to calm down, but it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I have to do that. And no matter what you're doing, that's your power. You understand? And then the 2 steps to the right is just to add a little field, a little flower for people to just have fun, and that's it. So power is not even complicated at all.
It is not.
Even the dance is not complicated.
It's not. I mean, I've been seeing moves. I hope I'm able to.
I'm gonna teach you today, bro. What you talking about? You gotta learn power dance.
I mean, it's not the one that you used to do because I know that. Because I mean, you're always in the US.
Yeah,
Nigeria.
You're not going to do that one.
So I don't want to do the ones that you
sweat. You don't have to pursue the dance with the sweat under AC.
Let's do the one that you do that's locally. I can understand.
Yeah, so power is just a simple dance.
Yeah.
And then it makes people. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, there's a part that says evidence and relevance. And they give 100%. My music no go relent. Then they talk. I know they hear, which means that no matter how bad it is for you, no matter
whatever it is that they're saying,
bro, let it just go this way. As long as it's not positive vibes, then let it enter your ear. You understand? Because me just be here to talk my own and do my own.
Let's listen to the record. Let's listen to the song Power. This one's from ELTEE SKHILLZ. It's a brand new record, and right after that, we'll be back. We'll talk about family. We'll talk about the role of family in music, and then we'll also look at some of the things that ELTEE SKHILLZ is doing behind the scenes. I mean, some of those things that are bringing a lot of money that this guy's not talking about.
It's
very sweet. I won't say anything.
Amen.
I mean, let's check out the record. We'll be back. Stick around. Man, great record. Powerful song right there. I'm loving this song.
Thank you so much,
man. Listen to it before now, though.
You need it done now. Update.
Listen to the record before now, though. So I'm like, man, this song is heavy, right? For those people who probably don't know, I've got ELTEE SKHILLZ in the building, and that was Power. It's a brand new song, the latest single from ELTEE SKHILLZ. And guess what? The music video is out. It dropped about 3 days ago. It's got over 612,000 views on YouTube at the moment, so you can go watch.
Damn.
Go watch. I mean, in 3 days. Over 500,000 views. So I'm talking, if in 3 days you have, over 600,000.
The level has been crazy.
I mean, in 7 days, we're looking about 1.5 million views.
Man, all my fans there, big shout out to you guys, man. Love and the. This one is overwhelming me, to be very honest with you, because I was at yesterday.
I'm watching the video now, so just in case you're probably out there wondering why am I not saying anything. I'm enjoying the video.
we put out. It took us 2 days to shoot a video, and we put out a lot of energy. Big shout out to all the dancers, to the choreographer. The choreographer is here right now.
Oh, no wonder he's looking like a bad guy in one corner.
You can see him directly. And then
what's his name, though?
His name is Chidi Stan.
I mean, don't we need to bring him close to the microphone? You can come close to the microphone. Don't be a stranger, bro.
And big shout out to Jason J. Also, he's one of the writers of Power.
Wow.
He also co-wrote ODG.
He's one of the Jason J. And he's not from a very.
He's an artist too. He's a bad guy. I forget. He's also the first rapper dancer in this country.
Wow.
Ever.
A rapper that's a dancer.
Yes.
That's pretty nice. The last time I saw something like that was Diddy.
Yeah, Diddy does. We try, Shy. They try. That is a funny move. Diddy try. Man, if you watch the video of Power, you see Jason and Chidi also.
Wow.
Those are my family. Always representing.
Yeah, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm good.
I mean, it feels good to have you in the show. You're shy. It's only dance you know how to do.
Yeah, that's when we have our own power. That's what we.
It's only dance. Shout now, me they nothing at you. Where can people find you on social media? Actually,
you can find me on social media on Instagram. It's official CSTAN, official CSTAN.
Okay, all right. Spell it so that, in case 1 or 2 people do.
Okay, official CSTAN is O.
No, just spell the CSTAN. Leave the official. Yes, I just spell
official. CESTAN.
Pretty great. Because you know what? It's important. I mean, for those people probably out there, people are going to dance classes now. Yeah. People are saying, okay, I want my kids to know how to dance. I mean, my wedding reception was terrible. It has to be better for the next generation.
You don't try that.
I'm just saying, you know, the words that some people are saying. I mean, so you can reach out to the homie. Let me talk to the
Jason
co-writer of the record, because it's important we give props and credit to all of these people behind the scenes making records. Shout out to my brother Shalai Janisi. I was not going to give you credit anyway.
No, even if you give me credit, you go out and say, I beg, look now.
No. I need, you know, sometimes at the end of the day, most times they don't even know the credit that they
deserve more.
All right, so shout out to you, Jay. What's going on?
I'm good.
And you didn't bring your new single for me, right?
We actually have a song together.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys will be saying
so you what you do for me, right? Is once before you leave, you just drop me that record. I'll spin it for you.
Big shout out to your bro.
Thanks, man. Big love.
I'll spin it for you.
You heard the song CCGG?
CCG. Where can people find you on socials, real quick?
At @I_Jason J.
Okay, Jason J.
The J is JAE. Jason JASON, then JAE. I am _.
How does it feel to be like one of the co-writers of ODG?
Amazing.
When you write the song, you don't say the
I wrote that shit.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much for stopping by on the radio. Now back to ELTEE SKHILLZ.
Yeah,
you know, real quick. The music video is out. You're pushing the record because I know that you need to go. Let's look at it. Role of family in the music business. You know, let's talk about it. How supportive have they been? And then, your mom was a superstar.
Yeah.
I mean, when we talk about superstars, yes, she was. May her soul rest in peace. I mean, we talk about people who have changed the face of Nollywood over time. She did.
She was one of them. Man, family is everything to me. You know, my life is, you know, God first, family, and then career.
Okay,
and very, very important to me that no matter what I do, family is key. Big shout out to my big aunt, Mrs. Lucy Adowi. Big shout out to the Odogu himself, the 𝐜𝐨𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜.
He's here. I'm just looking at him. I know what to.
We call him KV. He's been my, you know, my strength for years. I mean,
and he's been supporting.
He practically raised me, you know.
Yeah.
And big shout out to him. He has been supporting me. He has been, you know, investing. And you know, he when I told him I wanted to start music and this is what I want to do, he said, "I got you." And we've been at it 10 plus years, and then he still got me. Big shout out to 𝐒⁴ Entertainment. Big shout out to 𝐜𝐨𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜. I call him 𝐜𝐨𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜 Makana. Yeah, Shalai Janisi. He's been when we started working. It wasn't just like, oh, you're a talented artist. It was more like, oh, it was work turned into family. So I mean, he's an amazing person, and you know, family's everything. My twin brother also very annoying, but then big shout out to
you go meet our house.
I know say myself ready for him.
You said go meet our house because we like that you stubborn.
Yes, I'm twin.
Yes,
I'm twin. Yeah.
Why are you late to the party? Just came in.
Yeah, I'm a twin.
Does he sing too?
Yeah, he's a sound engineer.
It's
a family business now.
Oh, it's right. I can't say what's the role of family business, music business. You're teaching our culture.
Very important. It's one thing I like about, you know, it being a family thing is that it becomes more than just an investment. You know, it's them investing their time and energy because they believe in you, not because they just see you as an avenue to make more money.
And they won't just eat off of you. It's not
exactly.
Like that,
it's more like they believe in you and they want to see you propel, not just to, you know, take care of, or not just to produce finance for them, but also for you to grow. In a way whereby later you be so independent that you can actually do these things yourself also. So the reason why actually I mean, when things were hard for me, I actually got, you know, offers from other labels to come and join, and then he kept looking at me like, man, because we were facing a hard time, and then I stuck. You know, I was staying there. I was like, man, I don't go anywhere.
Let me stay with my family. Family is everything.
I mean, nobody would actually carry my matter on their head the way you will, you know. So I mean, the offers were tempting, but then I was like, nah, I'm sticking here.
Wow, pretty great. All right, so because I gotta let you go right now, but last question on the show is, how does it feel to be Henrietta Kosoko's son? How does it feel, man?
For me,
because I mean,
for me it was amazing actually.
Do you feel like you're fulfilling some kind of destiny?
Your father is he's a star. You too.
Yeah. To me, it was just normal. Funny enough.
Oh yeah, mother. Yeah.
So my mom, the one thing I actually felt more about being her son was not because she was an actress.
Yeah.
It was because she was an amazing mom. You understand? She
That's the part that used to touch me about all of these things.
See, the thing about mothers, man, you go learn in different ways, man. I mean, my mom was the reason why I'm actually strong at actually have this strength at making certain decisions in my life. The reason why I'm not tempted to do some of the wrong things that I was supposed to, that I was tempted to do. But I mean, when I was in school, there were so many times I could have done a lot of things. And then right now,
you remember what the son of who you are.
I'm talking about, see, right now, there are a lot of things I could have done that are, that were tempting, that are still tempting right now. But there's something about my mom that I still hold on to. She never really had any bad controversy about her. So I was like, man,
May I so rest in peace.
Before he goes, I just want
you have to go now.
Just one. I just joined the parties. I have to drop my own. So this is it, right? What's the one challenge that you've seen in the music industry that you feel like you want to change?
I think that's performance.
Performance.
Yeah, I think
it's whack, Kabi. Just go straight to the point. Stop going around the corners.
You can't be throwing shots.
I know, you know what I mean. I used to say the way it is.
I would say whack. Okay, but I think that they don't prioritize performance. That's exactly why when we go international, you said that.
It's like the biggest of it. It's whack.
With this point of mine,
I can mention a bunch of artists who can actually perform. I can brag. I can say that these people will actually.
Oh yeah, you mentioned Odogo because it's Bona.
No. Seriously. I mean, Rema was still in India, which day, and then his performance was amazing. So, but
there are some people that wear that too.
Here's the thing. As a performer, what they don't realize is that there's more to give. They can actually do more with what they have, with the platform that they have, if they actually are disciplined enough to understand that if I just take aside the fact that I'm blown, do you understand?
Some people don't like to share money.
That's one of the reasons why. Some people don't like to share money. Why do you like Bona?
I'm just saying
he's doing more. Do you understand?
But he's charging more too.
You have a particular name in your mind.
There's something going on.
Let me go.
You have to say that, buddy.
I'm not saying anything. Where can people find you on social media?
That's not trap.
Where can people find you on social media?
Guys, you can find me on all social media platforms at the main LT. That's THEMAINELTEE. THEMAINELTEE at the main LT. And on TikTok is ELTEE SKHILLZ. ELTEE SKHILLZ.
All right. Thank you very much for coming through on the radio show.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to take a break at exactly 3 o'clock as usual. And right after that, we'll be back 3:30. Stay right here on your number one family radio. ELTEE SKHILLZ is still very much in the building. I want to go and dance.
Call me dance.
You to go and eat in the meantime. It's lunchtime.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.